It's your boy Kuya from Hippie. I'm here at Hippie Fest with Abe The Freak.
Yo, how's everybody doing?
Killed your set today.
Thank you.
Mid-interview, I was like, hold on, let's pause the interview real quick. Enjoy the music, I'm sorry. Hey man, how did it feel for you though, being up on stage?
I actually haven't done a show in like about a month. So like, yeah, cause I took a little break and I usually host shows in Maywood, but I took a break, like a whole month off. So it felt good. I got a lot of good feedback. Yeah, it's a dope event. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me. First of all, thank you for having me. Yeah.
One thing I want to ask you, bro, is because you're part of the group D.T.O.
Yeah.
And like, ever since I seen you guys perform separate and together, I want to ask, like, how did D.T.O. start?
So actually, D.T.O. came from my boy MC Rose. I don't know if you met him already, but yeah, you met him. So when he saw me starting doing all this music stuff, like he kind of hit me up and he was like, hey, so like, what are you doing? Like, are you doing this for real, like serious, or like, are you just like writing? So I was like, you know what? At that time, I still didn't know. I was still like, you know what? I mean, I'm just writing. I'm, putting stuff together. I always like music. So we ended up meeting up once, and then he told me about this idea that he had, because he's always made music himself. So he told me about it. He was like, look, I got a name, D.T.O. and everything. So, we've been friends for so long, and he approached me and he's like, would you like to do this with me? And I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's start it up. So we did the first couple songs, and then from there, we got Jesse, boy Don Jesse. He produced our first 4 songs. So from there, we're like, it's only right to make him part of the group. So that's how we all started. Yeah. It was kind of random because we all have different styles, but yeah. It was like I was a little scared because I was like, how are we even gonna but it worked out. So I mean, I'm happy I get to work with my family, So like, it's cool, man. It's been a good day so far. Beautiful day.
Another thing I want to ask you, not only today, but I've seen you perform in the past other spots, including your own Maywood concert.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So I want to ask you, bro, you're super lyrical. You talked about your writing. What are your influences when you go into writing and music in general?
Music, man, writing is it's crazy for me because a lot of times when I need to get things out, I will just get on my like rap shit, and I just like, I need to just write something, But there are certain times where like, certain stuff in my life is happening that kind of makes me like, you get into the certain state, you get into your funk, so you get into your really, really happy states, and then when that tends to happen, that's when I tend to like, really pay attention to what I'm writing instead of just like shooting stuff out, Like as far as like influences, like musically, I've always been a big Mac Miller fan, and I think that's why with my music I like to switch it up a lot because Mac used to do that a lot, He used to play instruments and all that, so like I think that's where I get a lot of my like switching it up. And one of my other influences would be Bradley Nowell. He's the main guy from Sublime, the main singer. So he was also known for like mixing like punk and rock and like hip hop. So yeah, like I think it's that's what's always attracted me is like when these artists like take different like genres and then they make their own like something dope,
Whole new genre.
Yeah. So
man, hey, you say Mac Miller and then with the Sublime, like I see the influence in your music. But still, your shit's still unique.
Thank you.
Out of this earth.
Thank you. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. It's again, man. Like it's been fun being here, and then this is I think the second event I do with you guys, right? So, yeah. No, I got my.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, but yeah, dude. I mean, it's always a good time here, man. It's always a good time seeing everybody, meeting new people. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So next one, they could either be a quick hitter, answer it quick, or a heavy hitter. The first one is, what is hip hop?
What is hip hop, man? Hip hop is culture. I think. I mean, I can't really. You know, nowadays hip hop kind of tends to fall into all these different categories where I feel like it's more that people push it into there, but I think at the end of the day, hip hop is always what it's going to be, what it always was, and I think it all starts off with culture. You know, like how, you know, it's like your environment, your surroundings. Hip hop is created like from you. Yourself, you know. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it, but
that was a good answer. Right
thank you.
All right, man. A couple more before we sign off. What's a piece of advice you have for someone who listen to your music?
My music, I say, listen to it with an open mind, because when you turn it on, it might be a little different. You know, it's gonna be something like you might be like, what's going on here? But if you listen to the whole thing through, I have a feeling it's gonna grow on you. You know, so it's so yeah, I would just say, you know, just keep an open mind. You know, if you're a Mac Miller fan, I'm sure you'll like it.
Before we sign off, let the people know if you got any future projects and where they can find your socials and music.
So I got a website. That's probably the best way you can find me. It's abethefreak.com.
Abethefreak.com.
Abe The Freak, and then all my music on my socials, it's all abethefreak.com. You just type it in, you should be able to find me. Another thing I do want to share is I also host events in Maywood. So once a month, we be throwing events. It's a session, so if any artist ever wants to, you know, come down and perform, just get my info from the homie, and we'll go on. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You might leave high even if you don't smoke. So
that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
I ended up smoking.
Shit, man. No, but yeah. So you know, we got events going, we got music coming, and yeah, man. It's so far again. I can't stop saying it. I'm having an amazing time right now, man.
Glad to hear it. Glad to have you out here.
Thank you.
Freak, yo.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.